Coach, happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
You got a good, got your first gift last night.
Yeah, my kids gave it to me.
Just wanted to talk about your decision to change that third line or create that third line last night and what went into it. And I guess we'll expect them to see them again on Monday night.
Well, I think it was just mostly about finding a spark somewhere. It was a 1-0 game, and we just didn't seem to generate much offense. And with Gregory Campbell out, our fourth line kind of lost its identity, the so-called Merlot line. So I'm trying to find something here that will give us some spark. And when I put those three guys together, they seemed to blend in well. And thankfully for that, because they scored both goals to help us win the hockey game.
Claude, if I can bring you back to 2011 for a second, when the cup final shifted back here to Boston, can you recall some of your favorite memories of that week? Obviously you needed some wins, but the manner in which you obviously beat the Canucks 12-1 in total over those two games, but the emotion in the building and the way your players responded, what was that like?
Yeah, I think anytime you get this far, and then you saw that in Chicago, the support they have from their fans, and obviously our fans have been great here as well, and they're loud, and enjoy playing in front of these guys here. But the bottom line is you still got to go out there and play the game, and you can't let that part of the I guess, equation get the better of you. If anything, you want to make sure you take advantage of it, but again, it's really about focusing on what we have to do. We're definitely always more comfortable at home. We don't mind playing on the road, but you'd always rather play in front of your fans. So I guess to me, it's always been about being even keeled. It's it's one of those series where you saw it go one way one night, the next night it went our way. So many things can happen, and you don't want to get, you hear that all the time, you don't want to get too high, you don't want to get too low. So we didn't get discouraged after the first game. We were only disappointed is the word I used, and we were even more disappointed in our first period of last game, but at least we showed character, we bounced back and got better. So it's about staying in the moment, I think, is the best way to go through this final round anyways.
Coach, when you play as much overtime hockey as this team's played so far, is there anything you or anyone on your staff tries to do just to make sure the guys take every opportunity they can to get rest, to recharge before the game period?
Yeah, I think that's where your trainers come in, and they do everything they can, whether it's drying equipment, whether it's making sure they've got the energy. There's always stuff in the dressing room to help you out, fruits and all kinds of stuff, So all teams are well prepared for that. But as far as the coach is concerned, don't have much to say. You go in there and you don't have to tell the players that the next goal wins. They know that. And, you go out there and play to win. And I always say the same thing. Don't play on your heels. We've got to go after it. And our guys respond well with that. My speech between overtime periods lasts maybe a minute and a half, if that. So it's more about getting their rest and making sure they're excited about going out there and trying to win it.